for blowing my trumpet in so many ways. Thank you so much. As the sun in this part of the world is saying good night, and the moon and the stars are saying good morning, I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all these august gathering who have come from across the globe. But I would never say good night to any of you. When the sun is bidding farewell, the moon and I offer a red carpet welcome to you all. I have the singular honor of doing two things now for 2 hours, of learning and listening, of getting answers from you and giving answers if possible. I've come here to learn from you punctuality, listening skills, online etiquette, more than important, sense of tolerance. If you can tolerate me for 2 hours, I think you can tolerate anybody anywhere in the world. It's like if somebody says if one can drive in Govindapanayakan Street or Ranganathan Street in Chennai, you can drive anywhere in the world. So I have come here to be energized by you. And at the end of the session, I'm sure you will all charge me to the fullest to go into the real market. First of all, the title itself is a misnomer, which I have given. I said 10 techniques to sell your products. They say, Galileo said, you cannot teach anything to anybody, but you can make them learn. Like that, we cannot sell anything to anybody, but we can make them buy. So as a suspense, we gave that. Now we are modifying the title now, 10 techniques to make your customers buy. Definitely, you must make them buy, and definitely they will all buy. That's very important. And finally, friends, lions roar, cuckoos sing. This great organization participates to a Cynthia excels. I am indeed elated and elevated to be in this elite group. Excellent speakers before me, eloquent speakers after me. I am the odd man out. When one stone is sandwiched between two gems, it automatically tends to become a gem. Thanks to this great organization, sometimes I also feel I'm not a stone, I'm a gem. And who is it at the helm? Our own beloved Mr. Arun Subramaniam. I admire him not merely for his skill, knowledge, and leadership qualities. The second technique which I'm sure which he has got already, the sense of appreciation. When I did my program last month, next day morning, he spoke to me for 20 minutes, and 20 minutes he only appreciated me. I wonder anybody would have appreciated that much. That shows his openness. My dear, he's a great achiever at the international level. I am just an ordinary speaker. He found something good in me, which he really he made my day within 2 minutes. So the second technique is appreciate the little things of your customer. You can go places. So really, ladies and gentlemen, I'm really honored to be here. And one main thing is appropriately, I would like to, sir, may I share the screen, sir?
Yes, yes, Mr. Chidambaram.
Please share your screen, Mr. Chidambaram.
Yes. Is it visible now?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's not full screen.
Yeah.
Now it's fine.
Yeah. So, my dear ladies and gentlemen, let us dive deeper into the subject. 10 techniques to make we have slightly modified the title to the first technique is understand you are not selling. You have to make them buy, and then recognize the little things which your customers have. Maybe move on to the next slide. Can the nose hear? Can the ears smell? Can the eyes taste? Can the right-hander become a left-hander? Puzzling, probing, puzzled, perplexed, isn't it? I have an answer. Yes, a right-hander can become a left-hander. I have become a left-hander since August 10th. I met with an accident. My right hand was hurt. Doctors told me, don't move your right hand beyond a certain level. I was forced to a corner, no other option. I had to use my left hand. Only then I realized how deftly my left hand could also do, which was not at all known to me. I have not realized its skills and talent. Like this, friends, you and I have so much of hidden talent, hidden skills, hidden technique, which remain untapped, which you have never tapped at all. Like these untapped skills and knowledge and talent of ours, we have many untapped customers. We have tapped only a few people who have become customers. And even the few people who have become our customers, we have not tapped them fully. There are so many techniques available, so many skills which you all have, and we have not brought it to the world. Ladies and gentlemen, please let us dive deeper. And even the few customers we have identified, have they used them to the fullest capacity, their fullest potential? Of course, you and I have some skills, some techniques. Many skills which we have or which we don't know are lying. Can we find them out today? And even the little skills which we are using, have you used it to the fullest level? I have my own doubt. Friends, today we'll analyze and find out that the nose can hear, the ears can smell, the eyes can taste, and mouth for a change. Let alone saying blah, blah, blah. Listen for a change. I'll share with you an old poem which I've told you even earlier. I have 3 years. 1, 2. What is my third year? My mouth also became my third year after my wedding, after my marriage. What is the message? When you want to listen to your customer, don't talk. So whatever you are, the skill you have, your brain and every part of the body should cooperate. But unfortunately, our eyes and mouth happen to be the villains of the ears, which affect our listening skills. As I told you earlier, as a listener, listen like a person who is visually challenged. Listen like a person who cannot speak, but we listen like a person who cannot hear. So let us go deeper into I already shared with you 2 techniques or skills. I'll share with you another poem of mine. The thorn which pricks you protects you when you use it as a fence. Let me repeat. The thorn which pricks you protects you when you use it as a fence. Is selling or making people buy a pricking thorn or a protecting fence? Ladies and gentlemen, have your perceptions right, attitude right, knowledge right. But by making him buy, he is not doing you a favor. You are doing him a favor. Think without your product, how his life would be. Imagine some person is walking along a road to attend an interview. His footwear, there is a repair, and he cannot find any new slippers or shoes nearby. There he finds a cobbler. If his cobbler can mend his shoes, he would be willing to give his life for it, isn't it? So the cobbler has services is very much required. He has done him a favor, but we bargain with the cobbler for 50 rupees or 100 rupees. So when this perception comes to you, you will have a slightly upper hand. You will not beg. You will not feel bad. You are doing somebody a favor. Like a medical doctor is giving a medicine. What are you offering? Solutions. You are offering happiness. You are making him come out of his problems, issues. Isn't that a wonderful thing? So you are in a better way to bargain or get a better price. But unfortunately, the cobbler does not know the trick. So be a cobbler to the customer who has had a repair in a shoe. Be an oasis to a thirsty traveler in a desert. So have your perception right. Understand, first of all, you're not selling, but even if you're selling only solutions. Number 3 and 4, I would say, again, you're not selling, you're enjoying. Actually, I'm not speaking to you. I don't know if you're enjoying my speech, but I enjoy speaking to you. They say, when you speak, you must speak in such a way, audience would love to listen to you. And the way you listen, the customer should enjoy, love to speak to you. Let me ask you a question. Do you all love to listen to me or hate to listen to me?
Now to listen to you, sir.
Really, I'm honored, sir. I think except our spouses, most people would love to listen to us. Do you love to speak to me, sir? Yes or yes?
Loud, sir. Sure.
Yes. This should happen. While interacting with your customer, they should love to listen to you and they should love to speak to you. So you actually, when will it happen? When you and they are enjoying. Actually, you're not selling, you're enjoying. They say artists work because they love to. Why does a painter paint? Why does a singer sing? Why does a dancer dance? For fame, for name, for money? Maybe. But more than that, he loves to. Slaves work because they are compelled to. You have come because you wanted to. I have come here because I was asked to. Now I love it. I enjoy it. Like a cook prepares a lovely dish and enjoys the person's eating it. The same way, you are serving a wonderful menu, which is satisfying the hunger and the thirst of your customer. And you must enjoy it, friends. When you're enjoying, will you be afraid? Suppose you're helping somebody. You're coming to the rescue of somebody. Would you be happy or sad? Would you be hesitant or confident or bold? So please understand this. We are enjoying. We are not selling. And more than that, even if you are actually you're not selling, the fifth point I want to say, you're buying. What are you buying? You're buying the buyer. You're buying his heart. You're buying his consent. You're buying his what should I say, the consumer's attitude. You're buying whatever is in his mind. So understand, you're buying his psychology. You're buying his skills. And understand this. You are, at least you are never consider yourself lower than the customer, at par, or maybe slightly higher, but don't tell it out. And one more point, another technique, you are not selling, you are offering opportunities. Our leader, Mr. Arun, program was there in our Panch Gurukulam. I happened to listen to it. I was very impressed. Next day, I really congratulated him, but I thought he was a high profile guy. What a bad view about him now. Many programs had come, I didn't have the time. But on hearing from my good friend, Anant, he called me one day and said, why don't you join us? And why don't you make your presentations here? I was hesitant. He said, come on, whatever is your subject, you can do anytime. I accepted the offer. Ladies and gentlemen, tell me, did he sell his product? No. He offered me a chance to better myself. Again, 5 days back, he called me and said, what about doing another program this week? Again, he gave me another offer. He did not sell his product. Should I say yes to him or no to him? Ladies and gentlemen, please answer me.
Certainly, yes.
Actually, I did not say yes. All of you stretch your hand like this, bite your teeth, grab the opportunity. The first one was a golden opportunity. The second one was a platinum opportunities. Please make the customers understand that you're offering them not just opportunities, golden opportunities, platinum opportunities. So please tell them that you're providing opportunities. And then we'll have a small activity. All of you stretch your hand like this. Come on. Laughing Buddha. Unmute yourself and laugh 3 times. Ha, ha, ha. Come on. I'll raise only one hand. The other hand I can't raise. Okay. Once again. Ha, ha, ha. Come on.
Ha, ha, ha.
Once more, all of you. More the merrier. Ha, ha, ha.
Ha, ha, ha.
I can hear only one laughing Buddha. What about others? They've gone on Mauna Vardham, I think. Now all of you stretch your hand like this. It's called a penguin, right? But I'll have this penguin, the right injured. So keep both hands and then you'll all say ha ha ha. If it was an offline class, I'll do it even like this. You have to jump. Ha ha ha. Come on, do that. All of you can stand up and then you can even jump. Yeah, you have another once again we'll say ha ha ha. Come on. All of you, more the merrier. Only my hand is injured. Your hand is not injured. Once again, we'll get up here for the last time. Observe me and then do it. Ha, ha, ha. Come on.
ha, ha, ha.
Thank you. Have you become a laughing Buddha or a penguin?
Both.
Who are you now? Who are you?
Both.
Yes. Please understand this. You are selling enthusiasm. What is that? Enthusiasm. Be enthusiastic and you will have enthusiasm. Very much required in the present day. Before April 1st of last year, I have never done a webinar. March 29th, I got a call from my organization, JCs. They asked me to do a program on April 1st about relationship. I accepted. Thank God, first time it went on very well, except for a 5 or 6 minutes when the power was off. The feedback was so good. Let me tell you, from that day till 1 year, I have nearly conducted 190 odd programs, maybe 200, maybe less or more. More than 150 of them are free, friends. A salesman should not always think in terms of rupees and dollars. What I have done, the various programs which I have done, I have sent it to various contacts. One of my clients was a witness of one of my programs. He was impressed. And then he called me tomorrow and said, why don't you do the same program to my people? 9 of them. I did it very sincerely. Friends, earlier, many of us know it was sell and serve. Now you serve, you can sell your products. It so happened, I did so very well. He said, I want this program to be done for my vendors also. He wanted the vendors to be their business owner and his employees also to become business owners. And he said, I saw your English was quite okay. Can you handle a session of spoken English? It was additional bonus, friends. When you do your job sincerely in a dedicated manner, you can open another vertical, which I have done, but this came as an offering. So this is another skill I would like to say. And I would say one more thing. I am the General Secretary and Managing Trustee of an NGO called Exnora International. It stands for Excellent, Novel, Radical. Understand? Excellent, novel, radical. If Chennai is clean to some extent today, many of our hundreds of volunteers in the last 20 years have converted waste into compost. So we have some funds there. One day I got a call from a sales from the IDFC Bank, a young girl. She asked me if I could transfer the funds to her. The USP was their SP rate of interest was 2% above the other banks. I was not impressed, but I liked the way she approached me. So I said, your speaking skills are very good. I take classes on selling, but you do well. And I told her that already our funds have been transferred to another bank. Again, we can't travel because it involves FCRA and so many formalities. It's difficult and we don't have that many funds. But she said, sir, you appreciated my speaking skills, the way I said no to her and my language and all. And slowly I did share one or two of how to close a sale. A bond was created. This is what we call emotional bank account. We'll talk about it later. So then I thought, next day she called and told me, sir, I used your technique. I could close one difficult sale. Oh, is it? I said. Then I said, since she's so very sincere, I gave her some leads. My own family account, I just gave her the lead. I'm the secretary of it, but the treasurer has got more voice, more clout. She could speak to him and convert it. And she got, I won't say the amount, a huge amount. So more than the USP of your product, your USP is more. What is that? The emotional bank account. Many of you know we buy from, it's called customer loyalty for generations together. Diamonds means we go to Bapalal. Saris means we go to Nalli. Of late, last 20 years, a South Indian average food, Sarvana Bhavan. So it's called customer loyalty. That has to come. We will never go anywhere if somebody is selling at a lower price also. That is very, very important. So this I would like to say, please, for heaven's sake, build that USP. Please have a connect to the people. Next question to all of you. Maybe a delicate question. How many of you always speak the truth? I want only one answer. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, somebody is saying no. Okay, let me answer one by one. Somebody said no. I don't know who it is. I think this is the first truth of the day he's telling. Am I right, sir? Idan, the first truth of the day.
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay. Thank you, Arvind. Somebody is saying, yes. I think, I'm sorry, I'm telling the lighter vein. This could be the 23rd or 24th lie. Isn't it? Let us go back to
It's
normal
not-
life. Why do we, I'm just telling
It's
the
the-
jovial. They say, humor consoles you for what you are, and imagination consoles you for what you are not. And then here, some of you are will give an answer. Sometimes, this is called diplomacy. They say, diplomat is the person who thinks twice before he says nothing. To say nothing itself, he thinks so much. But many salesmen like me blabber on and off. The main point here is, in Indian culture, it is marriage first and children later. Reverse order not allowed. Similarly, in a business talk, the order is think first and speak later. Some people follow the reverse order. They speak first and think later, and they get into trouble. So that's very important. How many of you always speak the truth? One more, let me ask the question. Anybody says that still yes? An honest yes? Then my hat's off to you. I don't doubt your integrity. That's required. Now let us go to the fact. Why don't I ask this question to somebody? Do you always tell the truth? This person asked to whom, sir? To my customers, everything about the product, sir. To my boss, about my performance. To my wife, whatever I say is lie only, sir. There is a funny quote. You know why a man tells so many lies? Because a woman believes whatever she hears. And why do some women apply so much makeup? A man believes whatever he sees. Ladies and gentlemen, why don't we tell the truth always? Sometimes when we tell the truth, we get into problems. But if we tell the lies, we get more problems. Which is better? Few problems or more problems? Please answer me. Few or more?
Few problems.
Yes. But let me give another small two-liner of mine. Repeat those who want. More problem, no problem. Repeat this. More problem, no problem. Repeat, all of you. More problem,
No
no
problem.
problem. Okay, why? Let me share with you another thought. Problems are plenty. Is this thought negative or positive? How does it seem to you? Problems are plenty. Yes, negative. How to make it positive? A speaker, a trainer, a salesman should always be positive. Problems are plenty, more are solutions. This is my two-liner.
Opportunity.
Every lock has got a key, not one key, 2 or 3 keys. If you tell the truth, you may get into problem, definitely. But if every problem has a solution, why are you afraid? For heaven's sake, always be truthful. Truthful to your customer. Whenever I go for shopping, some of the salesmen, they say, sir, don't buy this, sir, buy that one, sir. That is a better offering. That has a better reach, better long-standing capacity. And you come next week, sir, we'll give you an offer. By doing that, he is not against his organization. He is helping his organization. Understand this. He's helping his organization to cross-sell his products. See, one thing in salesman is, one is upscale, other is cross-sell. He tells you buy the product, it will be of a better price next week, sir. By doing that, he is loyal to his organization and to me, or through me to his organization. So always be truthful. If something is not good, tell it's not good. If I buy the product and go, I will not come to you. And the last and most important, the 2 more. Many years back, I had decided to take up one portal. So I got a call. One girl, madam, called me and said, sir, would you like to promote your training program? I said, okay. One salesman came and he spoke to me for length. He explained all the features. I listened to it. Then I had almost decided to buy, but I didn't tell him out. Then he asked me, sir, when can I take the check from you? I told him, you come next week. He got irritated. He started shouting. This is what you people do. Maybe it was my bad day or he had bad day all along. He showed it on me. And he walked off coolly. Then I called that madam who called me and said, what is this, your salesman? I have decided to buy. I only asked for 1 week time. He's like this. He slammed the door. close the door. But again, they call me and I did purchase the product. What I'm trying to say, never close the door. Keep it open always. Maybe in many cases, it is not denied, it is delayed. Please keep it open. If he is not purchasing in April, he may purchase in September. Like they used to say those days, no, come September. If he cannot buy this product, he might buy some other product. This may not be useful for him. But your etiquette, which we'll talk later if there is time, your etiquette in you should bring out the buyer in him, not the angry man in him. Your good manners and behavior should bring out the hero, the man who's willing to buy from him. The last one is what our Mahaguru in Panchagurukulam says. I will come to that later. I'll give you some 4 or 5 names. Find something common and then you can tell me. Bhagat Singh, Aringar Annadurai, Socrates, Warren Buffett, Karl Marx. What do you think they all have in common?
Eloquency, art of speech.
Good. Very good, sir. Excellent. Anything else? Any other answers?
Voracious readers. They are all voracious readers.
Oh, who's that? Your name?
Vinajitan.
Earlier was
Vinajitan,
Anand Krishnan. Now Anitirthan, sir.
Good evening,
Vinajitan is
sir.
another great voracious leader, and his in-depth knowledge of Tamil, I can nowhere near it.
Good evening, sir. Pushpa here. Can you
Yes,
repeat
Pushpa,
all
madam.
those names, sir?
No. Bhagat Singh, Aringar Annadurai, former Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, Socrates, Warren Buffett, Karl Marx. The list is endless. I just, whatever I could recollect. I've
Thank
done.
you.
Yeah. As our, yeah, you're all right. Everyone is right. See.
So they were good listeners.
What is it?
They were good listeners.
Excellent. Yes, excellent. To be a writer, you must be a good reader. To be a good speaker, you must be a good listener. See, the customer is always right. You are my customers. If you have not come, I have to go unemployed, isn't it? So let us take 1 or 2 of these points which you said. Let us take this. And one more interesting thing, the Harvard Business Review says, 85% of today's millennials are first generation. What does that mean? They have earned. And all of them have this unique quality. What is that? If I tell the story of Bhagat Singh, something will come from here. Are you able to see me? What will come from here? What will come? Now, am I visible? What is it? Am I visible?
Tears.
Tears will come.
Yeah, not tears, friends. Tears of blood. Here is a man just 21 years old. After hearing the massacre in Jallianwala Bagh, he decided that was the defining moment. He went to the parliament with a bomb and he threw the bomb, not where people were there, where nobody was there. Why? His main motive was not to kill people, but to garner the attention of the whole world, the atrocities committed by the British in India. After throwing, he did not run away like any other criminal. He stood there, stood his ground and said, come on, catch me, produce me in the court. Let the whole world know what you guys are doing here. He was produced in the court. He was given a death sentence, you all know. During his death sentence, he got so much of communication from his friends. Everybody said, Bhagat Singh, you can escape. You escape from the jail. And when you escape, you can give inspiring talks. On listening to your inspiring talks, hundreds of youth will join the freedom struggle. Bhagat Singh replied, how? Yes, I agree with you. I can escape from the jail. I agree with you. I can give inspiring talks. I agree with you. On listening to my speeches, hundreds of youth will join the freedom struggle. But if I am hanged here in the jail, not hundreds, thousands will join the freedom struggle. Shall we just say rest salute to this great young man? On the eve before he was about to be hanged, he was reading a book. His friends asked him, anyway, you're going to die. Why are you reading? He said, I would like to be LLL, which our Mahaguru always says, Panchanathan, lifelong learners. Till his death, he was learning. Socrates, you all know, was forced to consume poison. Even before consuming his poison, before his last minutes in the world, he read a book. Former Chief Minister Annadurai in 1969 went to the US for an operation. He asked 2 days permission to postpone his surgery to the doctor. Why? He said, in case something happens to me, I'm in the midst of reading a great book. Very interesting. I would like to complete the book and then you do the surgery. Warren Buffett, one of the richest man during a few years ago, used to read 200 pages per day. Karl Marx, who died of penury, poverty, could not feed his own child, kept his house near a library. Why? He could not afford to read books. So all this, say, lifelong learners, and 85% of today's millionaires, first generation, are all real readers. They read one book per week, 50 books per year. So I've given you 13 techniques. Now let us go deeper, friends. We'll watch this video, sorry, if possible. I've shown it already, but still worth seeing it. Yeah, what did you see in the video? We've seen it, shown it even last time, but a Bible, Quran and Gita, Tirukural, how many ever times we see or read, we get something new. What do you wish to share? Suppose you are the presenter. You have shown this video to this audience. What would you tell? Please tell me.
So may I, Mr. Chidambaram, Ananthakishan
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, this is a Vodafone ad.
Yes.
What do they say that wherever you go, we follow you like that? The pug dog just goes wherever the girl swims, thinking that wanted to deliver the towel. That speaks about customer relation, customer retention.
Okay. Excellent. Now, who is this dog? And who is this girl who's swimming? The girl who's swimming, who is she? Who has given you your job in case you're an employer? Who is paying your salary? Please tell me.
Dog is a Vodafone and a girl is a client. We.
Okay, the girl who's swimming is the
We.
right.
Client.
The client or the customer, you're right. And we are the dogs, but we are not underdogs, isn't it?
Yes.
Dog has got many good qualities. Do's is F and F. What is it? Be faithful, be friendly. Don'ts, what is it? B and B. Don't bark and bite. But never be a slave. A dog is a slave to his master. Never be a slave to anybody, any situation, and any circumstance. So this is what we learn. So as you rightly said, sometimes, however we try, it's difficult to have a customer, retain him, and take him forward for many more sales. So as you rightly said, who is giving you your job? Who's giving you your increment in case you're an employee? Who's paying you your incentives, your promotions, if you want to go up your career? And who can remove you? Many, the new normal, many businesses have gone out. And boys and, I'm sorry, I would like to call you boys and girls if you don't mind. What is this? What is this? Huh? What is this? Smartphone, no? I would call it as Hitler. Why? It has killed many professions. Earlier, there used to be only one photographer. Now everybody becomes photographer. It has killed many professions. It has killed many relationships. It has killed many unwanted, but created unwanted relationships. Before this COVID came, this has done. So like this, who can remove you? Not only COVID or mobile phone, this person, this girl who's swimming, who keeps on demanding continuously from you what you have and what you don't have, friends. What you have itself, you're not able to give. What you don't have, how can we give? What you expect, sorry, a mistake there, and what you don't expect. What you can imagine. This is one great, friends, what you cannot imagine. One person told me he lost his sales. I said, why? He is a distributor of this Paris confectionaries. It is a small village. So they thought Paris companies have them as their supplier is a real privilege for them, prestige for them. Normally, this person used to park his vehicle in one particular shop. But on that day, he has parked somewhere else, maybe his competitor. So after going to the competitor to this particular company where he used to park, that business owner said, I'll cancel my order. I said, why? Why did you not park your vehicle in me? You parked there. Whoever would have thought this will happen now? Sometimes it happens casually. So this has been misunderstood. You got to be careful. Why has he parked there? There's no space here. So what you cannot imagine also, you can be thrown out. You'll be shown the door. Who is your boss? Now tell me. Somebody asked, I asked somebody, who's paying your salary? My boss. Now tell me, who is your boss's boss? Who's he?
All the answer is customer.
He's not your boss, sir. He is your big boss. Who is he?
Absolutely.
Big boss.
Right.
For success in business, boys and girls, I would like to call you that way if you don't mind. Can I? Yes or yes?
Yes.
For success in business, boys and girls, we need customers, right? Not simple customer, buying customers, more important. Of course, customer's definition is only buying, but some of them do just buy one small product and go. More important, paying customers. I do a session for how to go for collection of bills. Many people buy, but they won't pay. You've seen many people becoming bankrupt. No, the bank, they're not able to repay the loan. That's very important. Happy customers. So customer ecstasy, customer delight. We used to say, deliver happiness. Be happy and make others. Can you complete this? Be happy and make others. One of you. Now stretch your hand like this, both hands. More happy. Unmute and say all of you. Be happy and make your customers more happy. That's very important. If he is happy, you're more happy. If he is sad, you must be more sad. One customer asked me today, he phoned up and said, how is your pain? I told him, when I speak to you, my pain goes away. Yes, friends, with your smile, you have taken away my pain. Your smile has been a small rubbing of the balm here. You must be more bothered about the pain of your customer than your pain, your struggle. They say pain and gain concept, all of us know. You must speak and address more the pain of the customer than your own pain, mental agony or physical pain, which I'm undergoing right now. Make them happy. For success and business, we need it. Who is the customer? Simple, all of us know. Anyone and everyone. Once I did a session for the LIC development officers and their agents. I said a customer can be found anywhere, in the pillar and even in a small thing. And they all like the program. The same day evening, I got a call from one of the participants, a lady. She said, sir, you only said you can find a customer everywhere and anywhere. I said, yes. Can you be my customer, sir? I thought, so she put me in my own coin. Anybody and everybody can be a customer. There was this 87-year-old lady. Her profession was selling insurance policies. Her target was 350 policies per year. She made it simple, one policy per day. One day she went to have a bath. She fell down and she broke her hip. She was admitted in the hospital. She was upset, not merely because her hip bone was fractured, but because she could not achieve her target. But believe me, friends, by the end of the day, she could double her target. To whom has she sold her products? To whom?
Doctor.
The doctor and the nurse.
Hospital.
Not only the doctor, even the nurse. How has he seen the visitors? Not merely as friends or relatives or neighbors, but as customers. I'll share with you another example. The popular brand Idayam Nallanai. What happened? One of their dealers was watching a movie in Mumbai. Night show. He got a call. He did not pick the call because he was watching the movie with his friend, his favorite movie. Again, the call came and the person said, don't cut the call. We want you to urgently send 2 packets of Idayam Nallanai to Delhi by the next flight. He said, why? Our Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi, is visiting Russia after 2 days. He will have breakfast there. He will have idli, sambar, and for the pudding, we want to give him the best quality, which is Idayam Nallanai. Now, which is more important for him? Please tell me, boys and girls, watching the movie with his family, or rushing to deliver the packets of oil to the Prime Minister to Russia? Which is important?
Delivering the product.
He rushed home. I don't know what he did. By the earliest flight, he dispatched to Delhi. And when our Prime Minister, it has happened 2 years back, landed in Russia, he had breakfast idli. So from a child to a Prime Minister, anyone and everyone can become a Prime Minister. It all responds how you react. More the merrier. Why do customers leave? This graph, many of you know. Obviously, it is because of our poor service. That is where you and I come here. Our contribution could be more for their coming in or leaving. How should it be? As I told you, your behavior should bring out the buyer, not the rejecter. Now, who are you? You're bridging the gap. You must break the ice, break the great wall of China, build a bridge of opportunities, create a rapport, establish a rapport. Have I built a rapport with you or not, boys and girls? Yes or yes? Answer me, one of you. Have I built a rapport with you?
Yes. Yes.
Have you accepted me as a trainer today?
Yes.
For that, I had accepted you. Two things are important. You accepting and you accept them, they will accept you. I have just opened my heart. You allowed me inside your heart. I think I'm occupying your whole heart. Am I right, Arvind? Yes or yes?
Very true, sir.
Now, this 3Ms, you all know 3M, a very, very famous company. Before this Amazon came, they were the one who had all the, every day they used to come out with different products. Now, Amazon is almost coming closer. But why I'm not mentioning that 3M, that giant of a brand, I'm talking of three things. A quality or a technique of a customer. I'm sorry, a sales person who's trying to make customers buy. Make moments memorable. Some people say, 3M Dana sir, I'll say what? Make moments miserable. Make every moment of them with you memorable. They must recollect great incidents. I will share with you what happened. My friend is Anil Chawla, great trainer. He went for a haircut. So he parked his car somewhere down and walked down a few yards, then went, had a haircut, then he came out. As he came out, there was a drizzle, and the drizzle became a heavy rain. He did not have a raincoat nor an umbrella. He was just looking here and there. The owner of the salon came with an umbrella and said, "Come on, sir, I'll escort you." He took him along where the car was parked, opened the door, put him and come back. Anil tells me, "Now tell me, Chidambaram, will I ever go to anybody else?" That moment I'll never forget, because I had to rush home and get ready for my next assignment. I had to fly abroad. He does programs all over the world. He did a program for and he had to take a flight. So make moments memorable. They say a sale starts when a customer relationship starts. The moment I speak to somebody, I'm trying to create the sale. Same thing applies to somebody else also. So how should you start? The way you speak itself, the way you present yourself, very important. From the word go, he should have absolute faith in you, and he must have full confidence in you. That will take you places. So what's customer service? Can somebody read it for me? Money. Why don't you read it for me? Money.
Sure. Customer service is the direct one-on-one interaction between a customer making a purchase and a representative of company that is selling it. This direct interaction is a critical factor in ensuring buyer satisfaction and encouraging repeat business.
The first sale may be possible, friends, but the repeat business is where you pitch in. The way you handle people, the way you service them after service, very, very important. They say customer is the king. Our Idaya Muthu Annachi was in Maharashtra. In Maharashtra, they say customer is God and your shop is the temple. The service is prasadam. Please give them a service, the prasadam, which will not only satisfy them, not only give them happiness, not only delight them, I do a session also called customer ecstasy. They should have felt that nobody has treated them in such a manner. If that you do it, you'll get repeat business. Now, I was talking to you about the emotional connect. Buying many times happen out of need also. Sometimes it happens due to emotion. How many of you have made a purchase out of emotion? Some of you, yes or yes? Not always, sometimes. Yes? So,
Yes.
how to
Yes.
establish this connect? Here, the great writer, like Thiruvalluvar we say in Tamil, or we can say Shakespeare for literature. The Stephen Covey writes in his book, 7 Habits of Effective People, the emotional bank account. I'll just share a few points about it. For you to establish a connect, a person who comes to you becomes a customer and make him buy this emotional bank account. What is it? The trust you build in him. How do you build the trust? It is also, what is it? The feelings of safeness you have with others. So he feels when he comes to you, you will take care of him, all his needs in a single window. He will not be doubting your integrity. He has absolute faith in you, then I in me. Money told me he has made one poster for me. He said, please see it. I said, no, I believe you more. So that faith you must create in the customer, that you are more interested in their welfare than even your welfare or the company's welfare. If that connect can be established, that is emotional. For example, a smile is taken. See, if you want to withdraw from a bank, you have to deposit. The only bank where you withdraw without depositing is blood bank, isn't it? But any other bank, you have to deposit. Here, likewise, in this emotional bank account, what are the deposits? Kind words. We will see what the deposits are, one after the other. Understand the individual. This is very important. For the individual's perceptions vary. What could be a deposit for somebody could be a withdrawal for others. What is a withdrawal? Being rude, not responding properly, frowning at somebody, not wishing suppose you wish me happy, all of you wish me happy birthday, no? Come on, unmute and wish me. It's not my birthday, just wish me.
Many more happy
birthday.
Many happy returns of the day.
Hey, Pushpa, Arvind and Mani, how do you know today is my birthday? Who told you that?
You told us.
You told us. I react like that.
Told us, sir.
Okay, no. Suppose I tell you, like, how would you feel? This is being rude. This is a withdrawal. I would once again say, you have no right to be rude to anybody. A spouse to another spouse, a mother to a child. You can only make them realize their responsibilities. Here, this is a withdrawal. So why I say this point, sometimes we would crack a joke to somebody, but others might not treat it as a joke. They might feel hurt. They might feel it as they're being hurt. So always crack a joke at yourself, not at the cost of others. If you want to crack a joke, it should be healthy without hurting them. And Muhammad Ali said, I am the greatest of all. Is it arrogance or confidence, friends? Please tell me.
Confidence.
Yeah, this is what you say. But
Confidence.
Antakshan says confidence. But in other classes, when I told 2 or 3 boys said, it is arrogance, sir. It is aggressiveness. So what is confidence for you is arrogance for somebody. If Muhammad Ali says it is confidence, the same word. Yes, sir.
Excuse me, had Muhammad Ali said, I am only the best, means that is arrogance.
Excellent.
If he says, I am the best, it is confidence.
Greatest of all. That is almost like that. Okay, anyway, good, Antakrishna. I am also, though we are in different places, we are sailing in the same boat. I also feel it is confidence only. But some people, for some reasons, we don't know. They say it is arrogance. See, if Muhammad Ali says it is arrogance, if Chidambaram says, I am the greatest of all of you would vouch this is arrogance. So what is confident for one person is arrogance for others. So you must understand the individual, the customers, his likes, his dislikes, his what are the preferences, what are the choices. Then you proceed. Then what is the next deposit? These are the words given by Stephen Covey. Kindness. She said, spread love wherever. Many people have been kind to me in my life. That's why I've come to reach this position. So be kind to them. The only solution for any conflict is kindness. A real living example is before you. This is very important. Keeping commitments. If you say you will deliver something by 5 o'clock, You must deliver it by 4:59. Under promise, over deliver. But we over promise, under deliver. He said, heal the world. One of my good friend now, he's become an internationally top trainer, reached such a high level. I don't want to mention his name. You all know him. We have done programs together 20 years back. He used to say, if I give an appointment to somebody at 5 o'clock, if I'm not there before 4:59, think I am dead. Death alone can prevent me from keeping that commitment. Boys and girls, you must give the same commitment. For excuse or excellence? For what would you give? Excellence. What is excellence? It is caring, sharing, leading, guiding, mentoring. A lot of these things. You're just not a salesman. You're having all these qualities, you're all these traits, and you got to be excel in all these and keep your commitment. And when you are not able to keep your commitment, apologize sincerely. But if you keep on apologizing, there is no value to what you say. A father did a mistake, he apologized to his daughter. She kept quiet. Again, he did the same mistake. Now, will the daughter keep quiet? She will ask him. Nah? So, repeated apologies have no value. If you apologize, next time you must mend your behavior. Apologize sincerely. Okay, but next time you must not repeat the mistake. Every time I come late and say, sorry, sir, then what? Will there be a value for my words? No. Some more deposits which Stephen Covey wants to share. Honesty. I would like to tell a story of a boy. This happened really. I do a program for this Prime Academy. This boy, he bought some books. After purchasing the books, he came for the billing counter. At the time the billing counter was about to operate, the power went off. So they had to use the handwritten bill. The bill was made, given to him. He saw the bill, and then he said, oh God. He returned the bill back to the person who made the bill. Why? Can anyone say why? Why did he return the bill? Why?
Perhaps the rate might have been mentioned wrongly.
Higher or lower?
Must be lower.
If it was higher, we will all complain. If it is lower, what we will do? That is where honesty comes. Actually, it was even different. You're almost on the track, Ananta Krishnan. He had purchased 29 books, but in the hurry, they billed only for 27 books. So they now rectified and gave it to him. And then again he saw this young boy, just 15-year-old. He returned the bill back to the billing counter. Why? Please tell me. Arvind.
Total mistake.
Yes.
Total mistake.
Total mistake. Instead of 2,890, they made 2,780.
Yeah.
So they rectified and gave it. He gave them an amount. And then again he returned they gave him the balance. Again he returned the balance. Why? They had paid him extra 100 rupees. You will ask me, can you find people like that? Yes, there are. Maybe in this crowd also. Maybe all of you, I don't know. He walked out of the shop. They gave him a free offer. Free. Anybody who buys about 2,000, they give a gift. He said, no, my mother has not told me not to take any free gift. Now, on listening to the story, Arvind, tell me, are you irritated or inspired?
Both.
Irritated also, maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
Fine, I leave it to you. See, nothing is right or nothing
Because
is wrong.
the customer, as a seller, the customer is not taking my offer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine. Okay, for that only you're irritated, right? But for his earlier qualities, no, what I'm saying now, some people are like that. We must respect their views, correct? Very important. Okay, next one is courtesies, minor things. We always say, good morning, good evening, all these things. And how do we say that? I even told earlier, you must smile and say, good. I just say, good morning. You can see that. Now I smile and say, good morning. The other person must be able to hear your smile. Understand? Minor courtesies. Suppose I hit you accidentally. Sorry. Minor things matter most. Clarify expectations. Many times the sale doesn't happen because he is not clear. A man was standing at a bus stop. At a distance, he could see a bus coming. In the glare, he could not find out the number. He asked the next person, is it 16 or 18? That person, you only ask the bus number. This fellow looked like that, looked up and said, is that a bus? When a customer is confused, would you clarify or would you confuse him further? So many of our products and many of those lines which we send as literature are written in small letters. And in the hurry, the customer might buy in a haste. He may not read it. Please clarify expectations. And last and most important, personal integrity. Keeping your words, be true. To whom should you be true? To the customer or to the company or to whom?
To the self first.
Yourself.
To yourself.
Yes. That is a lovely poem. If you want, you can read it. The Guy in the Glass. Please, all of you, have you looked at the mirror? Yes. Listen to the mirror. If you've really the whole day, if you've lived a great day, be true to yourself, then you can go sleep peacefully. Somewhere you've done gone. Look at the mirror every day. Listen to the mirror. Don't just look at the mirror, listen to the mirror. If the guy in the glass tells me, yes, man, you did it. You lived your day. You were very truthful. Islam people say mirror is your best friend. Why? It tells only to you your faults. Whereas what do man do? There's a lovely quote for that I would like to share with you. If you want to sell your products. A bore is one who talks to you about himself. They talk about only three people. I, me, myself. A gossip is one who talks to you about others. They are called the local broadcasting unit, like the Sun TV, Star TV. They are bothered about more what happens in others' family than their family. But a brilliant conversationalist is one who talks to you about yourself. Understand this. Talk to the customers about them, about their likes, more than about you, your achievements, or about somebody else. This is not the end, but the beginning. I think I can go up to 8:30, another 20 minutes. Actually, we are building. What are we building? 2 bridges. What are the 2 bridges? Actually, you would have seen many ads. You see 80-year-old Amitabh Bachchan, 45+-year-old Aishwarya Rai, coming more often in ads. Why aren't they calling me or Ananda Krishna for ads? Why? Any answers? Of course, they are calling some commoners, but understand when you are selling popular. Why?
They're icons.
Yeah, icons. Why? They have already been sold. Whatever they say is Bible for us. It's Veda for us. It's Quran for us. So understand this. First, you sell yourself. That's where your grooming takes care. Then your ideas, your communication. Then finally only the USP of your products or the quality of your service. So you need to sell yourself first. Have I sold myself so far or not?
Yes,
Very much, sir.
Oh,
Very much.
so you've all purchased me. Thank you. I have been purchased by you. Okay, I think this etiquette has been dealt earlier in an exhaustive manner by Ravi Chandran. Just touch a little bit up about it. First thing is imagine I am wearing an orange shirt, yellow pant, green shoes, violet socks. How will I look like?
Dangerous.
Rainbows are lovely, but they should be on the sky, not on my dress. And they are very short-lived. So dress in such a way, your image, your ego, everything is there. Every step of yours, every word of yours should project to the customer that you're a confident person. You will be a truthful person. That image is more important. So the way you meet, the way you stand, the way you smile, your eye contact. When you look at others, it conveys to them that you're telling the truth. You're confident, and more important, you care for them. Then your introductions, your handshakes, and then for heaven's sake, names. I'm very poor at it, but I know many people. Our Panchanathan is remember names such a lovely level. These 6 ways, please bear in mind to greet your customers. Handshake, you know better. A web handshake is very important. And be careful when you are shaking hands with the opposite gender. especially the ladies, be careful when you're, I don't say all men are bad, but I won't say all men are good also. Because some men like ladies' finger, be careful. If you give your hand, take it immediately. Don't give him an option, because some people keep on shaking life for 2 minutes. This girl doesn't want to give it to him for a few seconds, but this boy wants to hold it lifelong. Will she ever give? First time when we went to Japan, I took a delegation of JCs, 20 of them. Even those time in 96, I guess, the girls were willing to shake hand. But these guys were not living. Be careful how to shake hand. Very important. It conveys a lot. Business card etiquette, most of you know it. But only say, I would like to say, keep enough copies with cards with you. Don't distribute to everybody. Be selective. And before you give, you ask them also. And who wants to give it to them. And then don't put it straight away. Look at it. Just ask a few questions and go. Do it at the appropriate time, at the appropriate manner. How you know to give is better. Fine. And as I told you earlier, I'm reiterating this. Your business etiquette should bring out the buyer, not the guy who is having objections to you. Yeah, this is my favorite. We asked a business owner, how do you see your business? He's a popular LKS. He said, how do you see your business? He said, I am feeding or I am supporting 400 families. Then look how he would see his profession or his business as. Another person, another business owner, next by, we asked him, are you supporting or feeding 400 families? He said, no, 400 families are supporting me. So understand your occupation. Is it just a pastime? Is it just a livelihood or a passion? As I told you there, when I'm thirsty, I drink water. When I'm hungry, I eat. When I'm excited, I sing. When I'm energetic, I dance. But when I am thirsty, hungry, excited, energetic, I train. Whenever you, whatever is your core competency, have all those. When you're thirsty and hungry, how would you intake? The same way, intake your knowledge and skills. What I told you, which has been untapped in you, all the talent, bring it back. And when you're excited, how will you sing? When you're energetic, how will you dance? You should be a performer, friends. A singer does everything today. He jumps, he dances. So you must be excited and energetic. You must have all the four. You must really go all out. So understand this. When I speak, I want a person who can't see me speak. And when I say I, it means the salesperson. And when I speak, I want a person who can't hear me speak. And after my speech is over, I want a person who can't speak, get up and say, it was good. How is it possible, friends? How can a person who can't see you? One is with voice modulation. All of you close your eyes. Now I'm going to say a sentence. You would just when I say close your eyes, don't do like this, right? Some of you will do this. You've got to be careful. Some guys are more interested whether everybody is following the rule or not. All of you close your eyes. I will say one sentence. I would want you to say whether I told in an ordinary mood or angry mood or a happy mood. I'm very happy. I'm very happy. In what mood did I say?
Angry mode.
Did you open your eyes? No. How did you guess? The tone.
The tone voice.
Now please all of you close your eyes. Somebody is knocking the door. You run. You open the door. And somebody whom you wanted to see is there before you. What did you say? I'm so glad to see you. Won't you come in? In what mood did I tell you now? Please unmute and tell me.
Happy mode.
Yeah. Did you open your eyes? No. The modulation. This is the physical aspect. But what is, I'll come to the emotional aspect a little later. Actually, I said you must make him see. What is it? As a presenter, the customer must see your present, what he has not seen before of your products. You're opening his third eye. He was blind to many things. Now you are opening his eyes. And then somebody who cannot hear, what can he do? So far he was hearing something different. Now you make him think the way you think. What is speaking, friends? Making people think the way you think. Earlier, he had a bad opinion about you or your product or whatever. Now he is listening to something new, and he is hearing. He was deaf to those things now. Now he's able to hear. And finally, how can a person who can't speak say, speak now? Did I speak to you, Ananta Krishnan? Did I speak to you?
No, the sign.
Yes, I did. It was body language.
Attention. You brought my attention.
I did speak to you, but what was the language? Body language.
Look at me.
Very, very important.
Hello.
Please
Look at me.
listen, not just what the mouth says, other than the mouth, what other parts of the body says. So what do? I use my body language effectively. That is very important. When I am making a presentation, when I say I, it means the salesman. It doesn't mean me. Don't take that way. So, and then earlier, he was saying no to my product. But after listening to my presentation, he's saying yes. He's using a different language. You change his language because you change his perception. You change the way he sees things. You change his behavior. You change his attitude. So he changed. Finally, he says yes to it. Main thing is convincing him. Make him say yes. But will everybody say yes? No. Somebody might say no. How to convert the no into an yes? That is convincing. See the no in every yes. Sorry, see the yes in every no. Bigger the no, bigger the yes. So your speech should make others speechless. Keep them spellbound. Your speech should inspire the lives of hundreds of people. And your life should inspire hundreds of people to write a book on you. You writing a book on you is good. Others writing a book on you is great. How many of you want others to write a book on you? Please unmute and tell me.
I want.
Yes, we have set a challenge for you. Then how would you live? Maybe you're living well, but you must live even better.
True. Yes.
A seed in the soil, a star in the sky, Chidambaram in your hearts by the end of the day. Lions roar, cuckoos sing. You should excel. This is my favorite poem which I want to share. I see myself, not in my photograph, not even in the mirror, but in the work that I do. Boys and girls, if my photograph is not good, it is just not my mistake. It could be the camera's mistake, cameraman's mistake, or the creator's mistake. If this class or the work that I do is not good, it's purely my mistake. This class is a result of my thought, your thought. I may not win every day, but I'll be happy every day. Have this in your mind. Martin Luther King said, if I were a street sweeper, I would sweep it like Shakespeare composes poetry, Beethoven composes music, Michelangelo paints. Even a sweeper, how he wields his broomstick. The same way, if you can wield whatever efforts for you to make the customers buy, that is class, that is excellence, is a way of life. I would like to give you a pledge. Stretch your hand and repeat those who are interested. Oh God.
Oh God.
I will not spoil anybody's day, including my day, with my thoughts, words, and action. Thank you. Even my minutest of words should not hurt the customer. Have this in mind. Then I'm sure you may not be able to sell products, but the relationship which will later on become an emotion can make them buy. Secrets of speaking success. You love them unconditionally. Today is really great. You know why? I met all of you. You made my day. Excellent. The morning I had a 45-minute session in a park. Only 7 of them were there. Today we have about 54, I guess. They said it was amazing. Only half an hour, no PowerPoint. So my day began well. My day is going to end equally great. Thanks to all of you. I love all of you. I can see, I don't see a bud. A bud is very stingy, very greedy, very angry. It keeps all its fragrance, its beauty to itself. But unlike a bud, a flower is very generous. It's got a large heart. It spreads its beauty. It spreads its flavor. It spreads its honey to everybody. So would you be when you speak to the customer, would you be the angry, selfish bud or the generous, lovely flower? Please answer me.
Flower.
Yeah. Make them feel very special. Treat them as the son-in-law of your house. Mapla. And you are a magician. You can mesmerize people. Somebody said, take away from me all my wealth, but allow me to retain just the power of speech. With that, I'll get back all that I lost, my customers, my business, all my money. So you can be a magician. You can mesmerize people. You can inspire people. Only a teacher asked the students, whom do you like, your mother or me, the teacher? What would you say? Arvind, you like teacher or mother?
Mother.
But this boy said, I like you, the teacher. The teacher was so overwhelmed. Now all of you unmute and say, why? Come on, all of you unmute your mic. So, Ananda Krishna, say, ask why?
Why?
He was excited, that's what I'm saying. We are also bringing theater here today. Now the boy replied, my mother puts only one child to sleep. You are putting all of us to sleep. Friends, as a speaker, inspire or be inspired. Only two things should happen. They say there are two types of business, low value and high value. Even your internet connection, the amount you pay may be low, but it's high value. What is the difference? Does anyone know between these two types of business, low value and high value? Anyone? What is it? Anyone? Yeah. Low value is what you see in the platform. No? You want to buy one frock for somebody. You contact them, then they show the frock, the color, they put it on you, then you buy it. So contacting, demonstrating, contracting. Is it clear? Any doubts there? Now what will happen in the high value? Only one more addition here. There you contact, you approach the salesman, the buyer, then he demonstrates the product, then you contract, enter into a sales contract. Now what will happen in a high value business? Anybody?
Retention.
Retention, okay, fine. But before that, between contacting and contracting, one more step is there. What is that? Need analysis. This is where we have to do. The want should become a need. You must find out the need. If you address their need, their challenge, you can and demonstrate to them the success, then you can sign the contract of sales. Yes or yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Now we are talking of this emotional bank account. Now I'll share with you. Bonding builds binding. Any doubt? No doubt. What a child needs, a mother gives. Correct?
Yes.
What a butterfly needs, a flower gives. Yes. What a fish needs, a river gives.
Yes.
What a morning needs, the sun gives. 4 lines written by yours truly. But what are we giving our customers? Are we giving that? Any answer from your side? Are we giving it or not? Always?
Satisfaction.
What should you give? What are we giving? Yeah, you said satisfaction. Very good. But are we able to give in this new normal? In fact, I can have an activity, but want of time, I'm not able to do 3 activities which I planned. Sorry. Yeah, I think this you might have seen this video, but let me try if it's playing. Okay, I think I even should, why I repeat this lovely video. Boys and girls, certain things you can repeat, nothing wrong. Why? Now, what is the video saying? Anybody could please find the value of this video. What is the video trying to tell you? What is it?
Offer what the child needs.
This fellow is wearing a mask.
Yes.
Of a ghost that the child is liking, but the child does not like the face of the father. The father is telling funnily, only your mother does not like this face. You also don't like my face. Many times it happens, right? So I would like to say, don't wear different masks, wear different hats, don different roles. Be a mother if the customer is a child. Be a flower if the customer is a butterfly. Why does the butterfly go to the flower? It wants honey. But honey is there in a honeycomb. If a butterfly goes to the honeycomb, Will it get the honey? No, it will sting. So it is not enough if you have it, you must give it the way the customer wants. You may have a product, but just because you have it, you can't make a sale. You must give it the way it wants. It needs. A river, if the customer is a fish, why is the fish going to a river? In the river, it wants water. Water is supposed to be in the cloud also, somewhere, in different form. But can the fish live in a cloud? No. Even in cloud 9, not possible. So what is important is not simply enough if you have it, you must serve it the way the customer wants, when it wants. A sun, if the customers are mornings. Whoever is your customer, give them whatever they need. Okay, I think we have time for one last video and then I'll end up with the closing the sale. This I've shown it already. You want to see this video? Yes or yes, Arvind?
Yes. Yes.
Now, what did you see here? Come on.
The blood is withdrawn from the child by a doctor or a nurse.
What was happening before and after? See, the customer, I'm sorry, medical representatives might know, a child is a difficult customer. How he's been handled? They keep on, some of them will give them chocolates or tell stories, funny stories. This is called gladdening the customer. And only one moment, the injection point, there is a slight thing. When you want to say some unpleasant news, you have to prepare them, gladden them first. And if you notice, normally the children would cry. He never cried. And even after the injection was given, the child is still smiling. So gladdening should be one of the main objectives. Gladden the customer before, during, and afterwards also. So let us just go beyond. Don't just offer customers your products or services. You are a single window, multiple offer. Love, give them your unconditional love. It happens. Like how you love your child, your mother, your wife, your son. Nourish to cherish the relationship. I know I've got relationship with many salesmen. They are still call me and give me supplies. How? Bondage. You have an admirable support system. Many times they ask me, they get into our personal lives also. They could be a support system to take off my stress sometimes. But this will not apply to everybody. With only close, with whom you can trust. Handhold with them. For many products, the customers might not have enough knowledge. Today, in this new normal, tomorrow has already come today. Many of us are still living yesterday. I'm not talking people who are sleeping, even those who are awake. Right now, in the same subject, for the last 2 hours, so many things would have gone up which we are unaware. So the customers might be even unaware. Handhold with them. Give them the energy which they need. Sometimes on seeing the price, they may be put off. But try to show them a product which they could afford. Give them the energy. Have that enthusiasm which I been telling from the beginning. And then finally understand you're offering solutions. And very important, you are giving them life. Like I told you, for the guy who's going for an interview, the repair done by the cobbler. I had the same thing. Of course, 2 months back, I had a connection of Airtel. Of course, now I disconnected I don't want to mention that. But the whole day, there was no connectivity at all. 7 o'clock, my program starts. I don't know what to do. I kept on calling them. At 6:45, someone came. At 7 o'clock, they restored it. When my issue was addressed, I thought my life has come back. Many times, your single, simple effort could give them their life. I think we'll leave it, close it here. Can I have another 5 minutes, sir? Yes or yes?
Yes.
Please take your time, Mr. Chidambaram. We are enjoying ourselves.
Oh,
Please, no issues.
okay. As the video is getting ready, yeah, I would like to finish up with closing the sale. For that, I would like to give you an activity. Can we have an activity? Yes or yes?
Yes.
Saying yes or yes, so it is yes only.
Okay. Right. You're all ready. Okay. Now in this class, I say sit. Other than sitting, what can you do? Don't say go away. Then Arun sir will be angry with me. When I say sit, other than sitting, what can you do? What will you do? Please tell me, one of you. Mani or Anand? Okay. Let us say something else. What is the
Watch.
opposite of sitting?
Listen.
Okay. No, that you're already listening now. What is the opposite of sitting?
Standing.
Yeah. Agreed? All of you. When I say sit,
Stand.
what you will do? Stand. Yes or yes? You must
Yes.
do physically. Some
Yes.
lazy people, all they'll do now, they'll put in the chat. When I say sit, they'll put stand. No. I want you to stand.
Really
When I say sit, you must stand. Then when I say stand, what do you do?
sit.
Sit. Agreed. Simple.
Okay.
That's it. When I say sit, what you will do? Stand. When I say stand, what you will do? Sit. Ready? Okay.
All on camera.
I'll up to you. I leave it to you. Because you are my customers, I can't force you, right? All of you sit. Yeah. Stand. Sit. Stand. Sit. Stand. Sit. Stand. Sit. Stand. Okay, stand. Okay, stand. Good. Almost stood it. Thank you, sir. Arvind, I think you helped me in a way. You had some lighter moments. Now, all of you came around, say, around 7:05 or 7:10, 7:15, we started the program. First thing I said, all of you stand up and sit 10 times. What do you say? Are you faculty? Are you PT master? Are you giving us punishment? You would have told that. You won't like me. But did you like this activity, money? Did you like it or not? Say
Yeah, good.
answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I've done this in the other sessions, people said, we enjoyed it. What was a punishment once has now become an enjoyment. This is what I say motivation, friends. What is motivation? Making people do what they would not normally do by telling them in such a way they would love to do. I never said stand up 10 times. I only said, can we have an activity? You said, yes, sir. A well-known formula I'm giving for closing your sale. AIDA. A there stands for, as I said earlier, stretch your hand, all of you, grab the attention. Come on, stretch your hand. Unmute.
Grab the attention.
Now, attention span is very limited. It's like a child or a monkey. A child will have a balloon. Now, a balloon seller will come. Now, he is creating, see, what the balloon seller, he will make it into first he had a straight balloon. No? Now, he'll make it into a circle, make it like a dog, puppy. And then he'll say, come on, you want it? The child is so happy. The same balloon only. This is what he's doing. He is creating additional sales. Understand his technique. So what does this child say? I want that balloon. What will mommy say? No. You already have the balloon. I can't buy for you. No, I want the balloon. I want the balloon. The child will cry all the tantrums. The mother will be so upset. Everybody is watching. No? So what she will do? Okay, buy. Now the child will buy. After 2 minutes, where will the balloon be? Somewhere else. Like a child's, like a monkey, our interest is very, very short-lived. So the attention span should become interest. So I would like to share my own quotation. Interest initiates, commitment completes. I'll call you later on, please. Interest initiates, commitment completes. The interest should become a commitment. How? For that, I'll give an anecdote. Socrates was walking along a river bank. He came across A young man, the young man said, I want to be successful in life. Please guide me. Socrates took the young man's head and put it under water. After some time, the man, Socrates lifted the head of the young man. So what was Socrates doing? The young man, what was he doing? Once he came out of his water head, what he was doing? Then Socrates asked him, what did you want most when you were underwater? What was the reply? Anyone? What was the reply?
Breathing.
Yes, oxygen. When you want success at that level, at that intensity, you will be successful. That is what I call strong, burning, persistent desire. And what is finally the A? IDA, attention, interest is the A. Call for action. How many of you have given blood? I'm not talking for mosquitoes that we give without our knowledge, without our
I'm a regular
intention.
donor.
Really, yes. How many of you think I would have given blood? Many say you wouldn't have given blood. But let me tell you, you may not believe I've given blood 86 times. When I gave the 85th time, I put in the Facebook, one fellow said, it was for my brother-in-law. I said, all the 85 people, first time I'm giving for my blood relation, my brother-in-law. The person who read it replied, all the other 85 also are your blood relations. They are still in touch with me, friends. People have come from Bangladesh, West Bengal, one part of Chennai to other part. My appeal to you, please donate blood. How many of you will donate blood? How many of you will after have decided to give blood? Excellent. This is appeal for action. So with this, friends, we are concluding it. IDA, call for attention. Generate interest. Let the interest become a commitment, a strong burning desire, and finally call for action. So with this, I conclude. Any question answers, then I would like to share one more slide. We are planning an advanced level of this course on the 2nd and 3rd. Probably, Mr. Arun, can I do it after the question answer session or now? I leave it to you. Thank you very much for the great opportunity. Wonderful.
You can do it whenever you want, Mr. Chidambaram.
Yeah.
I'll leave it to you. Whenever it is convenient for you, you can talk. Maybe at the end would be better because then, it will stay fresh in the mind.
Okay, fine. Now, this is what the slide which I want to show it to you. Attention, interest, desire, action. Okay. Now, we have officially finished my presentation. Any questions or any feedback you want, you can say. Yeah, open to all of you. Anybody?
Mr. Chidambaram,
Yes,
it is a very fantastic session. You made all 55 of us to be awakened, not to be not you put us into sleep.
Okay.
Wonderful session. You imparted enthusiasm by your language, tone, everything. Great session.
Thank you, Vinay. You are
I enjoyed this session.
You are so kind to me. Thank you.
Thank you.
You are having one of the way of having emotional bank account. Thank you.
Hi, sir. Good evening, sir.
Yes.
Prabhakar here from Bangalore.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, sir. See, I am actually from the HR background. So,
Well,
but I've gone through all this, but the way you explained about the sales, I understood. Okay, and there are secret points what I can also implement in my company right now. So I have noted down. Most of the points what you have discussed.
Okay.
It's a great session, sir. It was a great session for me. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your. This is what we need. When you appreciate the small things of your customer, he is elated. Thank you. Yeah. Anyone else? Anyone else?
Good evening, Mr. Chidambaram. Ananta
Yes,
Krishnan
sir.
here. Ananta
Yes, sir.
Krishnan.
Yes, sir.
As usual, as expected, you rocked.
Oh, thank you.
I've been listening to you for many times, but still
Okay.
every time when you do it with a passion.
Okay.
So that gives real life both to the listener. So
Yes, sir.
As usual, one more feather in your cap.
Okay.
Well job, good done. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Anybody else? Anyone else? I'll just
Thank
make
you,
a...
sir. Thank
Yes,
you,
sir.
sir. As usual, it was very much inspiring, sir.
Okay.
You have done it is making me also think whether I should retain my current job or become a salesman.
Okay. You are very, very humble. Nobility and humility and simplicity are your hallmarks, I guess, Pushpa. Thank you. Yeah. Anyone else? Yeah. Mr. Subramani Arun, sir, can I make that presentation now? Or would you like to say something and then I'll wind up finally? If there are no questions.
Yeah, see, it was a wonderful presentation as usual. And, I was reminded of a couple of things. If you give me permission, then I can share it.
We are honored, sir. You are such a great personality.
Daniel Kahneman had observed way back in 1979-80 that the human mind is wired towards negativity.
Oh.
He says that is because positive things it accepts. But unless it is capable of identifying the negative things around it, survival will become difficult for it. So the reptilian brain is wired towards negativity. And the way you started today, by saying that you are going to be talking about how to get the customer to buy rather than to sell, and that the name was a misnomer, there was a wonderful way of grabbing the attention for everybody. You applied the principles of IDA right in the beginning. And then, the way you went about the whole things, explaining the selling process, it reminded me of my boss, Mr. G.S. Prashad. He was a giant of a man in the pharma industry. He was from Hext Marion Roussel. I had the pleasure, privilege, and opportunity of learning the job under him. In 1979, when I started my job on the very first day, he happened to be with me in the field in Guwahati. And, halfway through the job, I was having a lot of difficulty, as usual, with anybody that happens. So he took me to a restaurant. We sat down, and then he started talking to me about everything under the sun other than the problems that I was having and the difficulties. He didn't say anything. We had lunch, and then I asked him, sir, what is your advice to me? Will I ever be able to become a salesperson? I was a medical representative with Cipla at that time. He looked at me and said only one thing, Mr. Chidambaram, which brought me to the top of the industry and helped me to become a CEO at the age of 36, leading a 12,000 crore company. And you know what he told me? The only thing, that your session today reminded me of that. And, God's, may his soul rest in peace. Mr. Prashad is no more. But he has been a mentor to me, and I see him a lot in you for today's session, because he told me, Arun, if ever you want to become successful as a salesperson, remember, burn every book, shut your ears to everything, but ensure you are happy. A happy salesman can sell anything under the sun.
Yeah.
And the way you are, talking about sales, the way you are enthusiastic, the way you are convinced, the way you are putting across everything, there was so much of happiness, there was so much of satisfaction in it, that there is no way it cannot reach to the audience. And the reason you are such a successful person, I don't think is because of anything else other than the pride, the happiness, the joy you get out of presenting your programs to the people. God bless you, Mr. Chidambaram, and it's a great honor for me to be associated with you. It's a pleasure to know you, and I would really look forward to your giving many more programs on our platform, because you bless this platform every time you come and make us laugh and jump and sit. You bring the child out in us, and ultimately it is a child which rules. Adults are a bore. Sorry for all the adults here. I'm sure many of you might not agree with me, but looking at Chidambaram, I think, it is, Prashad is reaffirming to me from wherever he is in this creation, as they say in physics, energy is neither created nor destroyed. It only changes form. So Prashad, as a human being, might not be with us, but he is there with us in some form. Looking down, he must be thanking Mr. Chidambaram for, the excellent session, driven with joy, happiness, and enthusiasm. Thank you, Mr. Chidambaram. And I sincerely wish everyone would join your main program. And, definitely I would love to join that program, provided it does not clash with the program that I am giving. You can count me in. Thank you, Mr. Chidambaram. You are a pleasure to be associated with. Thank you.
Sir, you are overflowing. I see only very few persons can appreciate others. Many times I have lost my program because among the 10 trainers, I was rated number 1. The training company did not send me next time. They are jealous of ourselves. But in you, I find a new person. Many times I have lost that because I was the best performer. They didn't call me again. But you are different altogether. And I can see Vinay Tirthan, he is clapping. He is more happy than me. This is what should happen. Your customers should be more happy than you. Thank you, Vinay Tirthan, sir. So I would like to show a small about our next program. அந்த phone கொடுக்கலாம் இந்த phone காலை வெளி phone this is going to happen on the Friday and Saturday, 2nd and 3rd, 7:30 to 9, 1.5 hours roughly. The payment for that is 999 rupees only. And our wow money, you can share the link now, and you can show the poster also if you have with you. Money, are you there?
Yes,
Money.
sir. Yes, sir.
Sir, Arun sir, please permit Money to present that link and that poster. So in the meantime, I'll tell you what you'll be gaining from it. The topics which, in addition to what we said, little more on winning psychology, to be a doctor, mother, design your presentation, effective opening and closings, platform presence and etiquette, body language, voice modulation, about 35 minutes that would be. Creative, I could have tried it here, but with so many people, it becomes difficult. And today also, I could not try true energizers, which I had planned because it upshoot the time. Then it would be creative approaches, negotiation skills, and finally clinching the deal. So I will stop sharing my screen, and probably Mr. Money, his organization is going to host it. He would like to share the screen if he is permitted, and also the poster, the link you share.
I have a suggestion, Mr. Chidambaram.
Yes, sir.
Why don't you post the link on Participate2CNTR group?
Okay, I'll do that, sir. I'll do that. Okay,
You
sir.
post it in your group.
Okay,
I will
sir.
post it in all the groups that we have got.
Okay, I'll post it to you.
You send the flyer also.
Okay,
I'll
sir.
see to it that all the 4,000 odd members of Top League receive it.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
And you
you're
can
being
also
very-
give a small write-up.
Yes, sir.
And a small video snip or whatever you have got. We'll let us circulate it to everybody. Well, you have got it on 2nd or 3rd of April. There's plenty time. Maybe, you 1 or 2 other programs, we can every program. Mr. Mohan, are you there?
Yes, Arun, I'm there. Yeah.
Can we please ensure that this is posted in all the groups, Mr. Mohan, if you don't mind?
Yeah, I will do that. I'll take that from the chat window and I will put it in all the groups.
This is happening Friday and Saturday, 2nd and 3rd, 7:30 to 9. We are charging 999 rupees. Thank you.
Shall I play the video? I think there was a bandwidth problem.
Yeah.
There was a bandwidth problem. What I
now-
suggested it. you can put the video in the group also.
Group also, yeah, sure, sir.
Yeah. Okay.
And that video can be played. What I'm suggesting is the video can be played in all the programs going forward towards the end, Mr. Mohan, so that, you know, the Mr. Chidambaram gets maximum traction out of it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Really, thank you so much.
The video is on now.
And entrepreneurs. Are you struggling to make your customers buy your products and services? Then you have to enhance your convincing skills to close your sale. Attend M. Chidambaram's 3-hour webinar on 10 techniques to make your customers buy your products and services, organized by Wow Academy. In this powerful, interactive, energetic webinar, we will empower you in the following areas: buying and selling psychology, be a doctor, mother, design presentations, effective openings and closings, platform presence and etiquette, body language, voice modulation, negotiation skills, and clinching the deal. Remember, budding businessmen and entrepreneurs, a red carpet awaits you. Kindly click the link and join the webinar and benefit from it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
One more thing, we have on our platform today one Mr. Mani, who is from the Wow Academy. He is a very accomplished trainer. I'll sincerely request him to also consider giving a few programs here,
sure,
for the benefit of our, members, for the benefit of the community. I'm sure he will be able to add a lot of value.
It will be a pleasure, sir, for me also.
Please, most welcome, Mr. Mani. It was,
sure.
When I saw your name, I was very happy. I was very happy that you have come on the platform. It is people like you, Mr. Chidambaram and others, who add tremendous value. I can see Dr. Vineet Kumar from Muzaffarpur, Dr. J. Daniel. A lot of people are here. All extremely esteemed personalities. Mr. Sushant Mysurkar is another coach and mentor. I'll request all of you to give more and more programs and, build the platform and add value to the community members.
Sure.
Mr. Tulasi Babu, one of the veterans of the pharma industry, is also here, but I see that he always keeps quiet. I don't know why. He should be sharing his experience with all of us.
Would anybody like to ask any question or say something? Anyone? We have Vairamani, who was, I posted in many groups, sir. Vairamani has come. He himself also a trainer, and why he's keeping quiet. Mr. Mani, you want to share anything else on over about our program?
Awesome session, sir. As usual, you are rocking, no doubt. And one great thing, the USP always with you is you pour energy with every participants. And we normally what happens is we come and then most of the trainer feed a lot of information in our mind. But in your case, actually, we take back more energy from you. That's what I could say.
Thank you, Mani. You want to say something about the program on 2nd and 3rd? You have done it.
The program link is there, which is self-explanatory, and it is happening on Friday and Saturday. It's a 3-hour session, 2 days. The earlier it was 1 day, but we had made it with a purpose to make it as 2 days, so that we want to give more to people. Okay, we want people to take action. Yes, Chidambaram sir has got some assignments also for you people, so that you just start practicing that, and the next day when you come, you are going to deliver those, whatever you have practiced during 1 day. So that was actually a great thought, Chidambaram sir, to split the 3 hours into 2 days. That is on Friday and Saturday, 1.5 hours and 1.5 hours.
2nd and 3rd.
Yeah, 2nd and 3rd. That is on Friday and Saturday. Yeah, you're right. Absolutely.
Thank you, Mani sir. I've seen many.
Very, very affordable price you have given. That is also something great, sir.
Thank you, Mani sir. Anybody else? I've seen 2 or 3 of you giving your feed forward, I would say. Anybody? We have great Daniel there. Is there Dr. Daniel? Thank you. Mysorkar, doctor, he is also, one day he called me and can I forget Mysorkar? He called up and said, sir, it was something different. So thanks. If anybody wants to say something, we'll wait for some time. Otherwise, I hand over the floor to you. Sushant, you want to say something?
Yeah. I'm really so happy. I'll just open my video. I'm really so happy and pleased to again yet another fantastic session by Mr. Chidambaram. I have used a lot of your techniques in my program too, with your kind permission. The yes or yes. And my participant was so thrilled. They asked me, "Can I use this?" I said, "I have taken permission for this. I will share you the number. You can take permission, but that's copyright."
Okay.
Thank you very much, sir, for your fantastic session, and it was really pleasure being a part of it. And it's worth 2 hours investing a value addition, and I'm really happy. I feel that the same feeling all the 55 participants will definitely be happy. Thank you very much, sir.
You all taken away my pain. I told my shoulder was paining, and I have to leave any time from now. I have to go to Chidambaram tonight by 9:30. And there is one more. So thanks all of you. You've given your smile. Dr. Vinny Kumar has said beautifully, it is much more than any bookish knowledge. This is what we want. Dr. Daniel Chellappa says my number. I can give you my number. 9941 anyway 007068. I usually say 9941007068. I think it should be there anyhow. Thank you, Dr. Daniel, sir. I heard a lot about you. So we must really thank Arun, sir, for bringing so many people from different places. Thank you, sir. And thanks for the lovely introduction. All of you, if you can tolerate me for 2 hours, let me go back to my original statement. You can tolerate anybody. It's like driving through Govindapanayakan Street and our great Ranganathan Street. You can drive anywhere in the world. Thank you.
One good thing what I find is bringing all the trainers together as a community. Thank you, Arun sir, for this wonderful opportunity. So that is one thing which is going to make a change, get a lot of opportunity to a lot of people here. I think that is a great.
I would like to add here, Mani. There is no egos here. There are very seniors and young. All of them given equal opportunities. This is very rare. Thank you, Mani. And thank you, Arun sir, for providing us the platform. I think I hand over the floor to you. Bye.
Hello.
Thank you, everyone. Thanks you, Justice. Tomorrow we have got another program coming up by a very, very capable person. I think you all know about him already. He has already given one earlier. It is Business Growth to Freedom by Mr. Sachin Kamath from Mumbai. He is a business coach and a very, very capable person with a tremendous track record. I will request all of you to join tomorrow by 7 o'clock and share the knowledge which Mr. Sachin has to share with us. It will definitely be useful, I'm sure. And then we have got a program coming up on 24th. I think 23rd, we do not have any program. On 24th, we have a program coming up. That is Tantra Yoga by Mrs. Uma Maheshwari. She's a very, very fantastic, Tantra Yoga specialist, and she has been conducting programs for a number of years now. She's very well known in the field of yoga. She is going to be conducting a program on Tantra Yoga. And then we have on 26th and 27th, towards the Divine Series. Again, by another Mrs. Uma Maheshwari, who is a chartered accountant. She had earlier given the program on mudras, if you remember last month. She is going to be giving this month on pranayama on 26th and 27th. And then there are other people also will be giving. We will be passing on the information to you in due course. Tomorrow is with Mr. Sachin Kamath. Please do attend the session so that, he will also feel encouraged and we will also have some value addition to our life. Good night to you all. Over to you, Mr.
Mr. Loganathan wanted to say something, I guess, sir. He's there.
Please.
Loganathan.
Yes. I very sorry. I joined very late because of some other personal commitment. I could not join on time. But really, it's fantastic. Small selling techniques you have. I could get really, Chidambaram. It's a really excellent session. I missed the almost half of the session. I missed. Next session definitely I will make it.
Actually, sir has taken over as a insurance consultant. Thank you. Best wishes. So over to top league. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, friends. Thank you so much. It was a wonderful session we all enjoyed this session from Mr. M. Chidambaram. Great feedback and excellent opportunities. So with this, if there are no other queries or clarification, we may call it as a day. And we are looking forward to have you all tomorrow by 7 p.m. for yet another session hosted on TenWaysToSellYourProduct. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Good day. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Good day. Good night.
Good day.
Thank you.
Good night.